Hello guys, welcome back to our channel, and if you are new, please don't forget to subscribe, because here you will get more about Uber business, the challenges, everything. And on this video today, let us talk of most dangerous areas with phone snatchers. In these areas, you will lose your phone while driving. We are going to focus on while driving. On the other video, if you have not watched that video, please go and watch 10 most dangerous areas in Nairobi. And on this video, let us talk of how I lost my phone. I've lost a phone, that's why I'm sharing this so that it can help someone else who is in need. And also someone who is new on the road and you don't know how this system works. So back in, it was 2022, somewhere around Ngara, on your way just after the roundabout, while you are coming to Fig Tree, my phone was snatched there. And the reason why my phone was snatched was because there was a traffic and my windows were down. So this guy came just too close with the car. I could not see him because I was not even focused. And that's how I just like a twinkle of an eye, I saw just a hand. Chang! Because I was also on phone. My phone was just here in front of me. That's why nowadays in my car there is no phone holder. I have a place where I put my phone, but that time I was not experienced on the road, so I was using Google a lot. But nowadays most places I know them, so I don't use Google a lot. So that phone went like that. They went with it, and I tried to shout, oh, but nothing happened. So now, that is number one place. That roundabout is called Globe. Globe roundabout. Around Ngara, Fig Tree, those areas are very dangerous, mostly at night. But nowadays, I think the government has noticed them and they have changed their system of game. Nowadays, they use motorbikes. But there are some areas they are still using a system. It is a combined system, the old system and the new system, to lure many people into their deal. Now I'm going to give you the hotspots. That area of Ngara is number one hotspot, the hotspot. Even if you are walking around the city, be aware of that area. Number two, Kirinyaga Road, downtown. Kirinyaga Road also, there is that system. They will just take your phone and leave. Kirinyaga Road, very, very common. Very common. And the most painful thing about Kirinyaga Road, sometimes they do it even when you can see the police officer around, but they just do it. So be aware of that. So let us leave CBD and also some areas of Westlands. Nowadays, there is a system where a motorbike rider posts somewhere and he has a passenger who is now on the road, who is now walking like just like any other person, to snatch phones. The moment that guy snatches a phone, they will leave with them on a motorbike. And this is now becoming very, very common. So always have your windows up as a driver and also lock your doors. As an Uber driver, lock your doors. Always. I always do. Unless I forgot, like it is very rare. I always lock. That's the first thing. Even if I stop somewhere waiting for a client, I always do. I always lock my door. And if I have to lower my windows, I will lower the co-driver side. And that one, I only lower it when I don't have a client. If you have a client, just lower both windows, slow, a bit, just kuingiza hewa. Just a bit of it, just small. But if you lower it half, your phone will go anywhere. Nowadays, it is almost anywhere. Now, let us focus on another place, which is also hot cake. Wherever there is a traffic, it is very common. There is always traffic around Survey, KCA University. There is always, mostly in the evening, when people are now rushing back home from work, there is always traffic. And what happens, the new system is one of the best. Around KCA, this guy posts on the lane, on the highway. You know, most Kenyans feel like the highways are very safe, and that's where they go wrong. The highways are not safe nowadays. So these guys will pose on the other side of the other side of the highway, that side that is going towards let's say town, because in the evening everyone is coming back home. Then this guy now will they will pose on the other side where there is no traffic. In the evening, the other lane is not busy. The lane going towards CBD, towards town, is not busy. So they will pose there with them on a motorbike. At some point, you might feel like maybe there is a mechanical issue with their motorbike, but you are the target. So by that time, there is one person walking with on the other side where there is traffic, waiting to see whether there is someone whose window is down and the person is on phone. Kenyans, it is very common that most Kenyans are always on phone when they are in traffic. When the traffic is very heavy, they are always on phone. And that is where the problem starts, always. So this guy will pick your phone and you are in traffic, then they will go the opposite way. Eh? There is no way you will chase that bike. Even if you can find yourself a motorbike, you cannot chase that mobile phone, and that phone is gone. So the only way, your windows has to always remain very high, even if they are down, but make sure they are past your head. I think that's the only solution. KCA survey, very common. Be aware of that place in the morning, in the evening, but mostly in the evening. I've seen them several times. Even right now, if I go there, I'm very sure, because it's about 5, I'm very sure I will get 1 or 2. They're always there. It is common there. And also remember, on our 10 most dangerous areas, we mentioned Kosovo. KCA is very close to Kosovo. Very close. It is just about 4 kilometers or 2-3 kilometers. So now you understand where those funds goes. Now, another place now comes to Githurai 45. Githurai 45 from car wash. There is always a black spot around car wash. When you are coming from Roysambu around the flyover, there is always a black spot. Always there is an accident there or anything, and that causes traffic on the highway. So these men, everyone in the car, every driver always tries to look at what is happening outside, and they always lower their windows. The moment you lower your window to see what is happening, these guys are always in the traffic. Sometimes you might feel like they are just other drivers who are trying to go there and see, because the traffic is not moving to zero. So you might feel like there are just also other drivers who are trying to understand what is happening. Those are thieves. Githurai 45, from car wash to Githurai 45. Wherever there is traffic, be aware of Githurai 45. Mostly on the highway. There are always so many. Mostly around 7. Around 7 p.m. Very, very dangerous with your phone. They will snatch your phone, whether you like it or not. Be aware of this area. Githurai 45. On the highway. Nowadays, service lane is not dangerous. The highway is the most dangerous, because most Kenyans, they trust the highway. And the phone snatchers are very aware that you guys trust the highway, and once you are on the highway, you are reckless, you just lower your window because you believe there are no pedestrians. Be aware of Githurai 45. Another place now, it is around, what do we call it, Clayworks, Northlands, Brookside. Where there is Brookside, there is a bump there. Opposite side is Membly Estate, where there is a bump on your way to bypass. That place also have the same system as surveying. They always pose on the opposite side of the traffic. And because of that bump and also traffic on the bypass, sometimes that traffic stretches to Northlands. And they always wait there on the other side of the highway. So they will pick snatch your phone and go the opposite direction. That one, I've seen it several times, and it is very, very common. Most common. Keep that in mind. Northlands in Ruiru. Very common. Another place that I even saw yesterday. In fact, if not the drivers who tried to make a lot of noise with the horns, that guy's phone would have gone. It was a Toyota Passo, blue in color, around Outer Ring Road, Kiamaiko. Around Kiamaiko towards Riverside, there is always a traffic there, because the highway is too small, and sometimes there is one car that is causing traffic, maybe a breakdown or something. That area is dangerous. Around Kiamaiko, Raunda, Kariobangi Raunda to Kiamaiko on the highway. These ones are robberies on the highway. So if you are a driver and you trust the highway, please be aware that the highway is not safe again. Keep it in mind that the highways are not safe again. Keep your windows up, and if you have to lower your window, keep your phone away. Keep your phone somewhere under the seat or anywhere, a safe place where no one can get it by snatching. The phone snatching is now becoming a business. I know many places where even pedestrians are being robbed every day and Kenyans are silenced. Another place that you have to be aware, but I have not seen it on the car, on vehicles. Now let us talk of Kasarani. Kasarani nowadays is full of phone snatchers. Kasarani, Mwiki Road. And with the traffic, there is high chance that they will start going for Uber drivers or any other drivers. Be aware of Kasarani Mwiki Road, because that road is always busy, full of traffic, and the phone snatchers are always there. They always rob road users. Please be aware of these places, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel JMaxKE on YouTube, TikTok, and everywhere JMaxKE. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Give us a like. It is free. Give us a like so that YouTube can recommend my videos to another friend, another relative, to help everyone. Thank you.